Hi everyone, I'm Gopalanga and welcome you all in Grammar in Detail. If you are new and not subscribed the channel, so please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get some more videos about grammar. Today we will be discussing the ditransitive verb guarantee from active voice into passive voice. Before starting this, we will just look at the definition of ditransitive verbs. Di or D means to, transitive which can be changed into passive voice, and verb which shows an action. So those verbs which need two objects, this should be in your mind, and can be changed in passive voice into four ways. We can change them into four ways, are called the di or ditransitive verbs. Ditransitive verbs need two objects and they can be changed in passive voice into four ways. They need one direct object and one indirect object. Direct object means all non-livings and indirect object means all livings. They need one direct object and one indirect object, because if you put one of the objects, the meaning won't be clear and understandable. If I say, E guarantees me, E guarantees me, a question arises, what does E guarantee me? And how can He guarantee me that I'm not a sort of instrument that He will guarantee me or something like. And if I say He guarantees a job, now again question arises, whom does He guarantee a job? So for that, me and job both together, if you bring in the third sentence, He guarantees me a job. Now He guarantees me what? A job. He guarantees a job to whom? To me. So over there the meaning is clear and understandable. Mostly we bring indirect object at the beginning, direct at the end, but when you want to shuffle the places, so your indirect object me will be followed by a preposition, like He guarantees a job to me. So this is the way to change it from active voice into two ways. Our main target, how we are going to change it from active voice into passive voice, that we will be discussing. But before starting it, while changing it into indirect, we will look at the sentences of direct speech. I might guarantee you a job, I might guarantee a job to you. Now main target, how we are going to change it from active voice into passive voice. When we change it into passive voice, your subject, doer of an action, here does something. When it comes in place of object, it becomes me. So over there, by me will not be called object, it will be called agent. And what is the definition of agent? It tells us who does an action in a sentence. Clear? That should be in your mind. And when you bring your object, whether indirect or direct object, at the beginning as a subject, so here it will come and it will be called subject, but it will not be called the doer of an action subject, but it will be called the title and topic subject. And what is title and topic subject? A person, place or a thing in a sentence which we are talking about is called title or topic subject. So in first and second sentence we are talking about a person, and in second, third and fourth sentence we are talking about a thing. And while changing it into passive voice, when you bring indirect object in the place of subject, by me comes at the beginning, a job at the end, a job at the beginning, by me at the end. And when you bring in third and fourth sentence, the subject, job at the beginning, so by me at the beginning, to you at the end, to you at the beginning, by me at the end. And today we will be having the modal auxiliary verb might, where you will be changing your sentences from active voice into passive voice. Might we will use, but before this we have already learned some of the other modal auxiliary verbs like must, ought to, should, in the same way can, could, may, and now we will be discussing might. These are the modal auxiliary verbs which you will be using in your sentences. First one is must. It is used for an action which has got the possibility of 100% to be done. Ought to is less stressable than must and more stressable than should, 85%. Should is used for 75% of possibility of an action. Can is used for the 50% possibility of an action. Could is used for 40% of possibility of an action to be done. May is used for 30% and might is used for 15%. These are the sentences of modal auxiliary verbs: must, ought to, should, can, could, may, and today we will be discussing might. And might means you have got quite less chance of an action to be done, 15%, 85%, no expectations. So these are the sentences we will change them into passive voice in this way. You might be guaranteed by me a job. You might be guaranteed a job by me. A job might be guaranteed by me to you. A job might be guaranteed to you by me. Next we have got the negative sentences. Those sentences in which we deny the statement, reject the statement, and refuse the statement are called negative sentences. I might not guarantee you a job. I might not guarantee a job to you. You might not be guaranteed by me a job. You might not be guaranteed a job by me. A job might not be guaranteed by me to you. A job might not be guaranteed to you by me. Next we have got interrogative sentences. Those sentences in which we ask question and put queries are called interrogative sentences. Might I guarantee you a job? Might I guarantee a job to you? Might you be guaranteed by me a job? Might you be guaranteed a job by me? Might a job be guaranteed by me to you? Might a job be guaranteed to you by me? Next we have got formal sentences. Now we have got the formal sentences. Those sentences in which we ask question, deny the statement, and we ask them in a formal and polite way are called formal sentences. While changing the formal sentences from active voice into passive voice, first we will be discussing the formal sentences. Now we have got the formal sentences, how we are going to change them. What are formal sentences? Those sentences in which we ask question, deny the statement, and we ask them in an informal way are called, in a formal and polite way are called formal sentences. Might I not guarantee you a job? Might I not guarantee a job to you? Might you not be guaranteed by me a job? Might you not be guaranteed a job by me? Might a job not be guaranteed by me to you? Might a job not be guaranteed to you by me? Last we have got informal sentences. Those sentences in which we ask question, deny the statement, and we ask them in an informal way are called informal sentences. Might not short form is mightn't. Mightn't I guarantee you a job? Mightn't you be guaranteed by me a job? And mightn't I guarantee you a job? Mightn't I guarantee a job to you? Mightn't you be guaranteed by me a job? Mightn't you be guaranteed a job by me? Mightn't a job be guaranteed by me to you? Mightn't a job be guaranteed to you by me? So these are the formal and informal sentences of ditransitive verb guarantee from active voice into passive voice in modal auxiliary verb might. Hope you got today's lecture. Wish you best of luck. See you next time with next lecture. Goodbye.